So today we're looking at a scenario where civilization starts over. We are now on to episode 12 of this series, and in the last episode, we saw more of the Indian subcontinent being colonized, technically. And also we saw the discovering of Malaysia and the Strait of Malacca. So we'll see when boats get a lot more advanced, we'll see like these Indian countries are already doing it to explore of Borneo. I forgot the name at first, but then I remembered to explore more Borneo, and that's where we're going to be starting. We have the Indian country as well as the Malaysian country exploring more of Borneo and just really sticking to the coast, kind of, but also going a little inland, not by much. Oh, that ain't good. And yeah, they mostly stick to the coast, which is a very interesting thing. Granted, I don't know why I said almost said guaranteed, but granted, it is almost the 1400s, and technology is that great. Now there is decent boat technology, but still, it's not great. It's not great. They can explore relatively far because basically the 15th century people did that. So yeah, on a flat map it doesn't actually go like that. It's more like this and up here. If you go a straight line, if you go in a straight line from Portugal in real life, you actually end up here in like North Carolina. Yeah, it's just how the curvature of the Earth works on a flat map. It's not right. But the circular map, yeah, these two areas are the same elevation. Not elevation, but same distance from the equator, if you will. And well, we have another thing happening. I just realized I had the never mind. But we have the Finnish country slowly but surely just colonizing. I was trying to think of a word different from colonizing, but I couldn't. So yeah, they start colonizing all of the Nordics as well as going into modern day. Well, they weren't doing that, but they discover all. There we go. All of this as technology is almost the 1400s, and by this point in our timeline, we were over here. I think. I think we were like actually over here, like over here. But yeah, we were everywhere. We were over here. Well, not quite yet, but colonialism. Before colonialism. Well, we already had colonialism with the Portuguese country. Just the guy said the Earth was round and went up here. So yeah. But yeah, we have that guy believing the Earth is round, but he accidentally made a wrong turn and ended up in Greenland. But we have a more exploration of Greenland, and people say that just Greenland is completely discovered. People just they just and also they just say that they just lay claim to half of Greenland, and the world just kind of accepts it. But it's not actually like the only hospitable parts of Greenland are like here, like maybe here. But like that's it. Yeah, it's not great. And also the gold team just kind of claims this, and the world also kind of accepts it. So yeah, there you go. And Portugal is now very rich, and they go around these northern Canadian islands. And modern day, they're about to reach the Northwestern Passage, but I think it's here. No, it's like right here. Sorry, it's about here, I think. and they start exploring down. They realize this is not Asia. This is nowhere even near Asia, because there's literally no one here. So they realize, um, so yeah, and so yeah, these colonies, they're not that hard to contain, like from rebellions and stuff, because no one lives here. Like the population of Greenland is actually, I don't know, like I'm gonna look it up. 56.66K according to Google. In 2022, it was that. So yeah. Yeah, and that is 2024, and this is the 1400s. The population in the 1400s is nowhere near the modern day amounts. So we have more exploration of Asia as the world is realizing that they're not gonna reach the Portuguese, because according to that Portuguese man here, if you just went here, you would reach India. But he in fact was wrong, and he found this. So he thinks the world, there's some land. There's some land over here, because there's islands. That means there could be a continent, and he may or may not be right. So yeah, just saying. So we have the blue team, or not blue team, but the Portuguese team. They just kind of use most of their resources and just explore all this island. I do not know what it's called. I'm sorry to any Canadians or that live here. Probably no one. I actually could look it up if I wanted, but I don't want to. But they the Portuguese just explore all of this and start going down into modern day Quebec. God. It just has a French speaking population. But the world, I think, would be speaking Portuguese by this point. I'm just coloring the map in while I yap. Just what I usually do in my videos. So there you go. And also we have Portugal colonizing. That's the right word. So this is the new claims and also exploration. So we'll check on America in a minute, but we gotta focus on the Nordics, and we have the division of the Nordic region. This is Finland's land. This is Sweden's land. And this is Norway's land. Also, they just start discovering more of these islands, because I think these were discovered in the 1400s. I actually gotta look it up. 1596, I believe. Yep, 1596. So we're not too far off. We're about 100 years earlier. So I guess the world is slightly more technologically advanced in terms of colder exploration. But they still haven't. They're basically, what they're doing is focusing on Africa, as well as just whatever. Oh yeah, last episode I forgot about Daily Britain updates, so we're gonna do that. So we have the green team. Wait, let me color that. Okay, there we go. We have the green team starting an invasion to the Scottish team, and newsflash, they're screwed, and they surrender. Let's go ahead and look at this peace treaty. So now that's what happens, and also we have the green team splitting in half. I can select the right color here. So we have them splitting in half, or just England really. And also these guys are going to start an invasion towards the purple team. And they get absolutely decimated. Peace treaty, pretty simple. I say do that. And there we go. Now these guys could easily just annex these guys. And also annex these guys. As well as invade Ireland. This is a better way. And form the island. What's it called? I completely forgot. But oh, I forgot to give this country a capital. Give me a moment. So their capital is going to be right there. And there you go. So now the world is not too much different, other than these guys. These guys, at least if okay. So if we saw a map from episode 8 and we compared it to now, I actually have a screenshot of episode 8's map. But I had to turn on desktop window. But I could do another window one, so give me a second. So as you can hopefully see, we have the main tab. I can actually kind of like change this. So you should see this moving around. That's normal for this to move around the screen. That is very normal. So then we have, this is the episode 8 map, and this is the modern map right here. I can't put it, let me put it back where it was. Okay. So as you can see, oh, I didn't mean to click that, I meant to click the other one. If I can, okay. And I will go ahead and, if I can find it, there we go. And it's now gone. So there you go. I was looking at OBS, if you couldn't tell, on because I have only one monitor, so you gotta get what it's basically you get what you get situation with my PC. I only have one monitor. I'm yapping, I know. I'm gonna stop yapping and just do the mapping. So we have the Estonian team. I think that's what I called them, and they just expand. I really have nothing else to say. Like, please send help. Nah, but for real though, this wasn't me for real. I don't need it. Even though I've been up for so long, I want to go to sleep, but I really don't at the same time because I want to get this video done. And I've been recording for like 20 minutes. In my time, for you, it's like 12 minutes. I just looked at OBS. Like, whenever you should see my mouse normally, I don't know if you do. Okay, it seems like you do. I alt tabbed, so you do see my mouse. So when you see my mouse just like go into the bottom, I'll show you like this. That's me changing tabs. That's me going to OBS and checking. Like if the recording's doing well, stuff. And also we have more discovery of can the camera just stop doing that? So we have more exploration in general. It's just eastward expansion. They eventually connect up with these lakes. And well, the world is just becoming a lot more explored but not claimed. As people are starting to spearhead just to see when they could reach the other ocean. Now they technically already have, but they want to see how far it would go from here. They think it would be about the same, which they are kind of correct, even though this is like a couple hundred miles. Like from here, so let me show you. So from here to here, that is like 2,000 miles, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I don't know if that will be success or not. But we have just the green team just exploring more of Asia. And eventually start massive exploration of Asia. I'm using a brush. I don't know if you can see my UI or not, like the top toolbar and the bottom toolbar. I don't really care if you do though. Actually, let me check. Let me switch. Yes, you can. So you can see I'm using a brush of 20. In this entire video, I used 10. Did I mess up the capital max? Yes, I did. See, I'm dumb. Wait, did I? I'll go to 8. Yes, I did. Oh my lord. See, this is hard to do. There we go. I fixed it. There you go, guys. You're welcome. Did I? Oh, I forgot about that. Let me fix that. There we go. So we also have these islands. I don't know what they're called, but they get discovered. And also we have discovering of Siberia. I don't think this is Siberia yet, because Siberia is definitely like right here and stuff. So I don't know if this is considered Siberia, but this is probably considered Siberia. I'm not completely sure what's considered Siberia or not, but we have this island discovered. I think that was the island to test the Tsar Bomba. I think that's how you say it. I think that was the island that was to like test it and make it ready for, war against the United States of America. It's just the country I live in, so I don't know. Anyways, look at this. Look at this. So, yeah, all of this gets discovered. Like, bro, what are we doing at this point, people say? With the discovering of Asia. Or more discovery of Asia. Like, what are we doing here, man? But then a new country pops up. And it's gonna be oh so familiar. Wait, I'm actually gonna make that more pale. And if you watch Ada's Pro series, you know. If you know, you know. Skull. Alright, I'll stop with that. I gotta stop making those jokes, but yeah, this country. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. This country, this country. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. So this is in Russian lands, so if you watch Ada's Pro series, yeah, you know. You definitely know who this is. And they start rising up and becoming very strong very quickly, even though this land is basically they're doing are making do with what they're given. And I forgot they start doing mass expansionism. And yeah, it's not great for the population or anyone really. To colonize up to their European borders. They basically go up to their Asian area, stop because this is way too much land to hold on to. And this happened in like I would say let me think for a moment. I'll just draw while I think. So this country was established in I would say it would be established in 1453. 1453. And now the year is 1467. So they started here and just started branching out. I actually will change their color so people don't get the memo too quickly. No, not like that much. Like 47. I'll go ahead and increase this slightly. Yeah, this is enough to where you can kind of tell if you watch this episode. So if you didn't, frick you. But yeah, they just start doing mass expansionism, and they expand up to here and their Kazakhstani areas. And their first, oh yeah, I forgot to give them any major cities. Let's go ahead and see their major cities and capital. So they will have a major city here, 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 in the Siberia. So I'm gonna put them there. So this is their few major cities, and their capital will be the heck. Anyway, we will have their capital, about right there. Yeah, and we have Russia. I mean, well, yeah, this is our Russian equivalent in this timeline. If you couldn't tell, yeah, this is Russia. Even though they have only like a quarter, or like a quarter, yeah, quarter of their land. Don't know why I said that through like 3 times, but okay. So yeah, they put on their cold gear and just simply, there we go. And also an important factor in this series is that the Roman Empire never really existed, so countries don't really know how to last long. France says it does have something to say about that, because they've had a very diverse empire, and so far they lasted like 1 to 200 years. Actually, yeah, like no, like 7, like 8. I don't know, a couple hundred years. I would say around 500 to 600 years. So yeah, they definitely are alive because they've learned to exist. It's just because they have so much population in these areas they've been able to assimilate it in a such fast way by doing a simple thing. Okay, there we go. Also, the Portuguese in that time they explored down to modern day Canada, going down to Newfoundland. I guess that's it. No, Newfoundland, I think. It's Newfoundland, but like, yeah, it's pronounced Newfoundland, I think. Don't get it confused, these guys, but yeah. And Portugal is just, they're kind of doing what they did with the Native Americans, but like they aren't doing slavery. Plus, there's no one here, so what are they doing with people? I don't know. But they're doing something to get money. We'll unlock that revelation later on. This may or may not be because I don't know what to make it. So totally not that, guys. Totally. But we have the full colonization of America beginning. We may see some new European powers start. And Portugal is not. They're not economically stable, but they're colonizing. You'll be asking why. This is unrealistic. Well, we'll go ahead and unlock that revelation now. Let me just do this. It's you, isn't it? It's you. Yep. France. Oh yeah, I forgot about trade routes, but they're not really a thing. I'm just gonna forget, because I totally didn't forget about them last episode. But we have the Portuguese team. Why am I coloring the ocean? Well, I'm gonna put it here. Where should I put it? I'm gonna put it like right here, even though this is Portugal. I might forget, so I'm gonna put it. So yes, the French are funding this colonization, and in exchange, France will get half of the land Portugal gets. That's not right. Huh. Oh, yeah, because I'm on the right layer. I forgot. I want to crash out. So we have the French team claiming all this land, which kind of make Portugal mad. they remembered their treaty with France, or Napoleonic France in this timeline, to cede over. On a flat map, this is half of their land, but in reality, it's like less than half. So this is more than half, so like right here. So not exactly half, but like enough around the coast right here. So most of their valuable areas, and so there you go. And also we have the French team colony. They just end up annexing that rebellion and start more mass expansionism. Yes, this is the 1400s, and we already had colonization like we did in our own timeline. So we have just French people. Yes, the entire African continent, think there for a second, is becoming French. Why? Because these guys are extremely strong. But we might see a revolution happen soon. I knew the context of revolution, but I don't actually know the meaning. Maybe because I'm stupid. Yeah, probably because I'm stupid. Yeah, most likely. I know the context of it though, so it's kind of like meaning, but you don't know exactly what to say. If you get what I mean, I'm just gonna stop yapping. Just like, yeah, I need to stop yapping. Okay. We have the French team. Well, Africa become more French. But it sounds like you skipped in the video, but I didn't. It's just me skipping. It's like skipping my dialogue. I skipped my own dialogue. What I'm saying, Mums. It's like in a video game where you skip the dialogue, but it only goes like 1 or 2 words ahead, so the sentence doesn't sound right. Yeah, what I was trying to say was that Africa is not becoming Africa, it's just becoming France. That's what I was trying to say. But my brain went, skip dialogue. Oh my god. If you can't tell, I'm in one of those moods that just try to make videos funny, and yeah, all of Africa discovered, and French team people are going to just colonize it, and people are just going to accept it. If you don't know, this is half of it. This is like a third of Africa, I believe. And also, they reach over because France is so strong with these colonies that they're just able to claim so much land, and the red team sees that. They're like, no, God, no. Oh Lord, we need to save that land. So they start just claiming land everywhere. And the division of Africa is going to happen. Trust me. France is going to get almost all of it. I don't know why France is doing this. This might make their downfall a lot quicker. Granted, this is the 1400s and boat technology is the greatest, but this I don't know what to divide it with. But we have this Italian team just kind of annexing. No, I'm just okay. I'll be for real this time. I was joking before, but it is on. Okay, that wasn't real. Ignore that, guys. Ignore that I said that. I just went too quick, didn't I? So that's why I stopped. So there we go. So yeah, they do expand. I will make them expand their colony, but like, actually, no. That wasn't real, guys. Yeah, that wasn't in the real timeline. So in the real timeline, yeah, that wasn't canon. Right? Remember that. That wasn't canon. But they are able to discover all of Africa. So they are able to discover all of Africa. Also, they are able to colonize a little bit more, but the French team is not able to, as another revelation is discovered. The French team is having a civil war. And the first rebellion group we see is a bunch of Germans. Of course, we have a bunch of Germans. And, well, as I said before, there's already been a French team civil war. Maybe asking if they simulate it really good, how are they having a civil war? It's you, isn't it? And you too? Oh. And you? Okay. But, French team is backed into a corner, and countries are bound when they're backed into a corner. They are bound to use all their strength to push back. So the French team starts mobilizing the entire French military as they cut off the Germans from their things. That's okay, because they could just do that. And, a revelation is discovered. The HRE, or the North Germanic State, is invading into France. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. No. But I will add another rebellion group that is in the French African area. Just there. There you go. Actually, how am I supposed to make the title or the thumbnail? Actually, I have an idea for the thumbnail. I should actually have an idea. Let me do it real quick. Oh, what the heck? Why didn't... What? That should be colonized. I don't know why it isn't. Did I go back too far? Oh, that's fine. We could just, yeah. More Siberia. I could just, I'll make this later. If the map might be different in the next episode, I'm sorry. It's just my best recreation of the map. Wait, I have an idea. So I will actually... Can you see this? Oh, like a tiny map. So the one line thing. I will make a line. Wait, I'll actually make it a little bit bigger. But that serves as the border. I might actually shrink it down for the thumbnail. Because this is definitely visible. I can actually shrink it down slightly here. Actually, yeah, it's fine. I'll just recreate it. So, here you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and bye-bye.